Hey people, Positive Paul. Here we are on Thursday. It is July 21st, 2022. And I want to quickly go over some of my older videos concerning these flyovers as it relates to the military industrial satanic complex. And we'll see how far we can get into this, as this iPad's still kicking. They can't stand this. And it's funny, one of the things that YouTube has done again to mitigate the fact that they are so in deep with these Satanists that control them, and I'm one of the few people on that platform that can come up with this type of footage, be able to explain why it's occurring. And then it's amazing that they allow these frauds that pretend to be me use my information, and they get promoted. And while this is occurring, these I would say, what would you call them? These, well, I call them, the nameless, faceless, dopey YouTube social media comment perps, that some of them are just clueless sellouts. Others are bought and trained, paid, hybrid agents to go on these channels that present problems to these Satanists, and they attack them, leaving these rude, disgusting comments, or a lot of them are just ignorant, stupid comments. And part of the reason why they had the phony baloney targeted individual community is to try to make the real satanic ritual abuse survivors not someone that's targeted by a mysterious government targeting program that no one to this date has figured out anything, because it's a load of garbage. But what they do is they try to mitigate the real testimony of an individual affected by these Edomite Jew Satanists that took over America a long time ago, and they control the rest of the world. Now, I'm in Mexico, and unfortunately it's sad to see these poor ass raggedy Mexicans be taken advantage of, as they have been for hundreds of years. They can't stand up for themselves. And so what happens when you've been oppressed for a lifetime? You lose your dignity. You lose your ability to defend yourself, or even consider, have compassion towards your fellow countrymen. And so the end result is, here we are, 2022. I've been witnessing to these people now in my 7th year. They can care less. They've been bought off to be this phony baloney community watch, while they've all been sitting on their fat asses in their houses hiding from the cartel that runs amok. Except this nefarious group is controlled by these American Edomite Jew Satanists and their Jew buck. So they don't get that either. So it's just hilarious to see these old ladies and these goofballs that are forced to now. There's no way out. They've been given cars. Their houses are being remodeled. Some of them actually had homes built for them. Security systems given to them just to be a snitch. And it's pretty amazing when you see this. Well, like I said, the whole time, they did shit to help their country. They have done nothing for Mexico. The only thing they've done is find a way to get up into this shithole known as America, so they can get the Jew buck and bring it back to Mexico. Now, with these UFO sightings, all right, there's nobody on planet Earth that can demonstrate what I've put up on social media now, coming into its 7th year, concerning these UFOs. People, as a matter of fact, when it got really bad, Tucker Carlson it almost looks like on one of his clips he's using my actual footage. Because what he shows, all right, from George Knapp, of course, Mystery Wire, is the exact same thing that occurs in my videos that I can show over and over and over again. Now, when you look at these dopey comment perps on social media, man, they are so clueless. But let's take a quick look at a couple of these. And this is from July 7th, 2021. I was in Tijuana. I had apparently been able to slip away from under their radar. But here I am at a hot dog stand, and these assholes are buzzing around. Now, this is the very first frame. And what you do, what I always do, is I open up the frame to look at this. And you could clearly see there's something in the frame that's not supposed to be there. It's not a bug, a bird, a plane. It's a UFO or some type of, I guess, could be some type of aerial surveillance, DARPA schmarpa system, who knows? But what I do know is watch the movements of this, and I'll do the best I can, people. Let's do this. Okay, let's start it off. Okay, now let's bring this back in focus. Now what I want to do is, let's play this.
Positive poll. Here we are in TJ. And there is Cuauhtemoc.
Okay. Let's see if we can get this, folks. I'll come back. You'll see Cuauhtemoc. There it is. Okay. Now here we are. Now, the other day, the frauds, meaning Richie from Boston and his pal Mike Decker, and his other pal Demon Hunter, all these frauds that pretend to be me. And they were way, way ahead of me because I had been handled most of my life. They were there at a distance, or when things were getting ready to unravel for them, they swooped in and they handle you. And it's funny because the minute this was in one of my other recent videos, they have to activate these guys to come up. And now remember, can they fly a perp plane? Can they bring one of these so-called UFOs over the location of a fraud, a social media fraud? Well, of course they can. Excuse me. So they had to essentially make up this video as if this thing is hovering over Richie and Mike Decker out there while they're shooting their guns. They're training. What are they training for? Like these assholes, and not just Richie and this Decker character. You goofball Americans think that somehow your guns are going to save you. Your prepping garbage is going to save you. It might save you for a day or two, but once they come into your town with their 50 cals, their technology, their weaponry, yeah, you're toast. So these guys, because I'm still hanging around the pain in the ass, that the satanic ritual abuse survivor that won't go away, that they apparently, but nothing's working for them. All right, now they've messed me up quite a bit with their attacks and the stalking that goes on down here in Rosarito. But again, I'm making this video, and the proof is in the pudding. So here we are. Let's look at this. Okay. Now. You see how in the middle it looks like there's two positions that light up, and then it dims, it gets brighter, but you really see this. I'm going to see if I can get this, so just bear with me, people, because there's one more area. Let's see, how can we, I want to see if I can quickly do this without, oh, okay, here we go. This thing, it's coming across. It's shoots back, I think. See, this is why this is difficult to do. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's circled back. Now look at it. Let's see if we can get a closer look, because the video is almost done. It's only a 19-second video. Okay, oops, sorry. Stays lit up. And then that's it. All right, well, let's go to another one. I didn't get to what I wanted to do in this one because this is difficult, but hold on, please. Now let's look at this 2019 video with these fallen angels. Let's see if I can do this. Now it's going to come right across the screen here.
All right, folks, here we are. Once
Right
again,
there.
positive.
Okay. Oh,
We are once again positive Paul. X marks this.
coming right across above the sun. It's right up top where the crack in the iPad is.
Are
Let's see if I can dial this in for you. Right there. Right there. That's a fallen angel. There's another one right there. Do you see them all buzzing around? Let's just play the video in totality.
Here we are once again positive Paul. X marks the spot. If you're a real target and you see this, take heed. Get on your knees. Start praying. Here.
All right, there's one. I'll do one more real quick. We go to the most recent flyover, the military flyover last week, July 8th, it was, when was this? 7 o'clock at night. Okay, you're gonna see UFO zip up and head these things off. It's right there, actually. Right below it. Watch this. Okay, look right here by the crack above the 2-second mark. You see that? Going up. Okay, now watch one of the military, the left-hand jet. Watch what it does when it comes back down now. Watch this. Okay, there was one zap right there. Watch the other. See that? This is the exact thing. No one on planet Earth can demonstrate this and explain what that is. And I'm done explaining to you people. Now, I know all the nameless, faceless, dopey, useless comment perps on BitChute will come out of the woodwork. See, YouTube's funny because, like I said, they only leave my channel up to figure out what I'm doing. It's such a joke, man, that YouTube has gotten away with this. They were put in place with Facebook to mop up resistance, collect information, and then have their little social media fairy tale land. What a load of garbage that all right, I'm going to slow down. But pretty interesting, folks.
Look at that. July 8th.
You think that this isn't going to be happening very soon in the United States.
That.
You think that you're going to continue to stuff your face with hot dogs, apple pie, mom, and baseball? I highly doubt it. And remember, your prepping garbage ain't going to save you. They're going to come and drag you all out of your homes and put you in those fenced off pens. Get it through your thick heads.